A dusty, endless road stretching across a sunlit wasteland. Engines roar in the distance. Narrator. In a world where the road decides fate, where magic fuels the engines and legends are written in tire marks across the sand, two souls were bound by destiny and torn apart by fate. Cut to a young Vey and Lucian, playing near the ruins of an ancient temple, unaware of the relic waiting for them. Narrator. Vey and Lucian, brothers in all but blood, grew up in the village of Solmir, raised by an order that trained racers, warriors of the Grand Reckoning. The roads were their playground, the wind their constant companion. But the order had plans far greater than mere childhood games. The boys discover an eerie, rune-marked mask resting on a pedestal. Vey picks it up playfully. Vy laughing. Bet this thing makes you look ridiculous, Lucian. Try it on. Lucian grinning. You're just scared I'll look cooler than you. Lucian places the mask over his face. The moment it touches his skin, a pulse of green light erupts. Vey is thrown backward into the cavern wall, hitting his head. Lucian screams as dark energy courses through him. Narrator. The mask had waited. It had chosen. And in that moment, Lucian was no longer himself. He was something more. Vey groans, holding his head, his vision hazy. Lucian stands before him, his eyes glowing beneath the mask. The village behind them is suddenly engulfed in flames. Lucian cold, distant. You knew, didn't you? You knew what this mask was. You set me up. Vy weakly. Lucian? What happened? Lucian steps back into the smoke, disappearing as the masked ruler is born. Vey's vision fades to black. Cut to years later, a roaring engine. Vey, now a drifter, speeds across the wasteland in a vehicle unlike any other, a fusion of magic and machine. Narrator. Vey wakes every 2 years with no memory, only a deep sense of loss and a need to keep moving.
He doesn't know why.
He doesn't know who. But the road calls, and somewhere ahead, so does his past. Final shot. Lucian, now the masked ruler, standing atop a black, rune-covered vehicle, watching from a distance. Narrator. The Grand Reckoning approaches, and the road will bring them together once more.